How to handle disrespect like a king. Marcus Aurelius lessons, Stoicism. How does one stand unshaken amid the storms of insults and disrespect? Today, we delve deep into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, who teaches us to handle disrespect with the poise of a king. In our daily lives, it's inevitable to face situations that test our composure and reaction. Imagine walking through a bustling marketplace, your mind at peace amidst the chaos, unaffected by the harsh words thrown your way. This is the power of Stoicism, a philosophy that equipped Marcus Aurelius to lead an empire with tranquility and wisdom. Stay tuned till the end of this video to discover how you can apply these timeless lessons to elevate your life, transforming every moment of disrespect into a stepping stone for personal growth and inner peace. As we explore the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius on handling disrespect, let's start with the core Stoic belief, the power of perception. Marcus taught that it's not the actions or words of others that upset us but our judgments about them. By shifting our perspective, we can maintain our inner peace even in the face of direct insults or negative comments. This philosophy isn't just about ignoring disrespect, it's about transforming our reaction to it into something constructive and empowering. Let's take a closer look at how Marcus Aurelius applied this principle during his reign. During his reign, Marcus Aurelius faced numerous challenges, both from his adversaries in the empire and from within his own court. Despite these obstacles, he remained a model of Stoic calm and resilience. One famous anecdote involves an instance when a political rival tried to tarnish his reputation with baseless accusations. Instead of responding with anger or defensiveness, Marcus chose to publicly forgive his accuser, showcasing his commitment to Stoic ideals. He believed that responding with anger would only harm his own character and peace of mind. This approach is deeply rooted in the Stoic exercise of reframing one's perception. Marcus wrote extensively in his Meditations about the importance of seeing beyond the immediate impact of negative words or actions. He advised that we should interpret every instance of disrespect not as a personal attack, but as an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, understanding, and compassion. He argued that the actions of others are outside of our control, and thus should not disturb our inner tranquility. To apply this in your own life, start by observing your immediate reactions to disrespect or negative comments. Do you feel a rush of anger? A desire to retaliate? Recognize these impulses, but do not act on them. Instead, take a moment to reflect on why the person might have acted in such a way. Often, their behavior is more about their own struggles, insecurities, or misunderstandings than about any true intent to harm you. Building on this foundation, the next step is to cultivate empathy. By trying to understand the perspective of the person who disrespected you, you can gain insights into their motives and perhaps uncover underlying issues that led to their actions. This does not mean excusing their behavior, but rather understanding it to better navigate the situation. Marcus Aurelius believed that this form of understanding could transform potential conflicts into moments of teaching and mutual growth. Furthermore, maintaining your dignity in these situations is crucial. Stoicism teaches that our dignity comes not from how others treat us, but from how we respond. Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized the importance of responding with virtue rather than pettiness or vengeance. By doing so, you not only uphold your own values but also set a powerful example for others. Another practical exercise recommended by Marcus is daily reflection. Each evening, review the day's events and your reactions to them. Consider how well you applied Stoic principles and where you could improve. This practice not only reinforces your learning but also prepares you for future challenges. As we continue to explore Marcus Aurelius's teachings, it becomes clear that his advice is not about suppressing emotions or ignoring disrespect, but about channeling our responses in a way that upholds our values and enhances our well-being. This Stoic method of handling disrespect not only helps us in personal interactions but can also guide us in professional and public life, where criticism and negative feedback are often unavoidable. Let's delve deeper into how these principles can be applied in more public arenas, such as in the workplace or on social media, where disrespect can sometimes be amplified by the anonymity and reach of the platforms involved. In the modern context of social media and workplace interactions, Disrespect can manifest in varied and amplified forms, often magnified by the anonymity that digital platforms provide. In these settings, applying the Stoic principles Marcus Aurelius championed can be both challenging and incredibly rewarding. Handling disrespect in the workplace. In a professional environment, disrespect can come from colleagues, supervisors, or even clients. It might manifest as undermining comments during meetings, dismissive behaviors, or unfair criticism. Here, Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us to focus on our own actions and reactions rather than trying to control others' behavior. A Stoic approach would involve assessing the situation objectively, removing any personal affront, and responding with professionalism and integrity. For instance, when receiving undue criticism, instead of reacting defensively, one could analyze any elements of truth in the feedback, use it constructively, and dismiss what lacks substance without harboring resentment. Dealing with online disrespect. On social media, users often encounter disrespectful comments or outright trolling. Following Marcus's guidance, the key is to maintain a separation between one's self-worth and the opinions expressed by others online. It's useful to remember that comments on the Internet are often spur of the moment and not deeply considered reflections of those who post them. A Stoic would advise against engaging with online negativity in a way that disturbs one's peace. Instead, focus on contributing positively to discussions and embodying the virtues you value, such as respect, kindness, and understanding, even in digital interactions. Empowering responses through Stoicism. Both in the workplace and online, empowering yourself with Stoic resilience involves embracing the concept of amor fati, a love of fate. This means accepting every experience, including disrespectful encounters, as something to be embraced rather than fought against. Marcus Aurelius saw each challenge as an opportunity to practice virtue and grow stronger in character. Thus, when faced with disrespect, instead of feeling victimized, see it as a chance to strengthen your patience, develop your compassion, and reaffirm your commitment to your principles. Building a community of respect. Marcus Aurelius not only practiced Stoicism personally but also advocated for its principles in his leadership. In a similar vein, you can foster environments of respect and understanding in your circles. In workplaces, this might mean advocating for policies that promote respectful communication and providing training on emotional intelligence. Online, it could involve creating or participating in forums that enforce constructive discourse and discourage harassment. Continuous learning and reflection. Stoicism is not a static practice but a dynamic one that involves continuous learning and reflection. Marcus Aurelius was known for his commitment to self-improvement, often writing reflections and thoughts in his journal, which later became meditations. Similarly, embracing a routine of reflection can help you not only to handle disrespect more effectively but also to understand the deeper workings of your own reactions and biases, allowing for personal growth and the attainment of a more profound inner peace. As we move further into our exploration of Stoic principles in handling disrespect, it's clear that the teachings of Marcus Aurelius are not just historical footnotes but practical tools for navigating the complexities of modern life. By applying these age-old principles, we learn not only to handle disrespect like a king, as Marcus did, but also to elevate our interactions and our lives to a realm of greater virtue and tranquility. Let's continue this journey by examining specific strategies to implement Stoic practices in daily routines, ensuring that every day is an opportunity to practice these transformative techniques. Continuing with the theme of implementing Stoic practices in our daily routines, it's important to recognize that regular, mindful actions can profoundly transform our ability to handle disrespect and other challenges with grace and composure. Here are some specific strategies to integrate Stoic principles into everyday life, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. 1. Daily Stoic meditation. Start each day with a moment of reflection. This could be a simple meditation where you focus on your intentions for the day and remind yourself of the Stoic principles of control. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that we can control our reactions to external events, but not the events themselves. By starting your day with this mindset, you prepare yourself to face any disrespect or negativity with calm and rationality. 2. Journaling for reflection. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations was essentially his journal, where he noted thoughts and reminders on how to live according to Stoic virtues. Incorporating a similar practice by keeping a daily journal can help you process events and your reactions to them. When you encounter disrespect, write about the experience and your initial reactions. Reflect on how well you managed to maintain your Stoic composure and consider what improvements can be made for future interactions. 3. The view from above. This is a visualization technique often used by Stoics. Imagine looking at your life from a higher perspective, perhaps from the stars or high above the earth. This mental exercise helps to realize the smallness of everyday frustrations, including instances of disrespect, in the grander scheme of things. It encourages a deeper calmness and detachment from petty conflicts. 4. Practicing premeditatio malorum. This is the Stoic practice of anticipating potential challenges or negative events before they occur. By mentally preparing for possible disrespect or difficulties, you can lessen their impact when they do occur and react in a more composed and measured way. This doesn't mean expecting the worst, but rather being prepared and thus less shaken when challenges arise. 5. Stoic readings. Regularly reading Stoic texts or modern interpretations can reinforce your understanding and commitment to Stoic principles. Whether it's a few lines from Marcus Aurelius each morning, or a modern book on Stoicism, keeping the philosophy at the forefront of your mind can provide daily guidance and inspiration. 6. Applying the dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which teaches that some things are up to us and others are not. Remind yourself regularly of this distinction, especially when facing disrespect or criticism. Focus your energy and concern only on things you can control, like your own actions and reactions, rather than the behavior of others. 7. Engaging with a Stoic community. Just as Marcus Aurelius was part of a philosophical tradition and community, modern Stoics can benefit from engaging with others who share their values. Online forums, local meetups, or virtual seminars on Stoicism can provide support, insights, and shared learning opportunities. This community engagement can strengthen your practice and provide diverse perspectives on applying Stoicism to modern challenges. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you equip yourself not only to handle disrespect in the manner of a Stoic king, like Marcus Aurelius, but also to lead a more thoughtful, peaceful, and virtuous life. Each instance of disrespect then becomes less of a personal affront and more of an opportunity to practice and deepen your understanding and application of Stoic wisdom. Let's continue to explore these transformative techniques and see how they can be applied in even more specific scenarios, further enhancing our ability to remain serene and effective in the face of adversity. As we further delve into the application of Stoic principles, let's explore more specific scenarios where these techniques can significantly enhance our serenity and effectiveness in dealing with disrespect and adversity. Handling disrespect in family dynamics. Family interactions often bring intense emotions and the potential for disrespect, whether intentional or not. Stoicism can help navigate these tricky waters. When a family member makes a disrespectful comment, it's crucial to apply the Stoic principle of separating your reaction from the action itself. Instead of immediately reacting defensively, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself why the comment was made and consider the broader context. Perhaps stress or misunderstanding is at play. Address the issue calmly, focusing on clear communication and understanding, rather than retaliation. Dealing with disrespect in professional networking. Professional environments, especially networking events, can sometimes be sources of subtle or overt disrespect. Here, the Stoic practice of maintaining dignity and focusing on what you can control is vital. If faced with a dismissive or rude remark, respond with politeness and professionalism, showing that your self-worth is not tied to others' opinions. This approach not only preserves your reputation but also models strong character to your peers. Navigating public criticism or social media trolls. Public figures and social media users often face criticism or trolling. Stoicism teaches us to disregard insults that do not reflect the truth. If the criticism is unfounded, let it roll off you like water off a duck's back. However, if there is truth in the criticism, use it constructively as an opportunity for personal or professional growth. Always respond. if you must, with tact and integrity, keeping in mind that your response, or lack thereof, is a reflection of your character. Educational settings and disrespect. Students and educators can also benefit from Stoic practices. In situations where disrespect occurs in educational settings, between students, or from students to teachers, implementing Stoic principles can help maintain a conducive learning environment. For educators, it means addressing disrespectful behavior not with punitive measures but with constructive dialogue that encourages understanding and respect. For students, it involves recognizing the pressures peers may be under and responding with empathy rather than escalation. Utilizing Stoic exercises in everyday conflicts. Regular conflicts, whether in traffic, at the grocery store, or online, provide opportunities to practice Stoicism. When someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of succumbing to road rage, view this as a practical exercise in patience and understanding. Perhaps the other driver is rushing to an emergency. By using everyday annoyances as moments to practice Stoicism, you strengthen your ability to remain calm and collected in more significant challenges. Building resilience through Stoic reflections. End each day with a Stoic reflection. Evaluate how well you applied Stoic principles throughout the day. Did you allow external events to disturb your peace? How can you improve tomorrow? This practice not only solidifies what you've learned but also prepares you to face future challenges with a more Stoic mindset. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's teachings on handling disrespect are not just philosophical musings but practical tools that can be woven into the fabric of everyday life. By embracing these principles and making them part of your daily routine, you empower yourself to face any form of disrespect or challenge with grace, dignity, and wisdom. This continuous practice will not only enhance your ability to handle difficult situations but also contribute to a more thoughtful and peaceful life. As we continue to explore and apply these Stoic techniques, we learn to transform every encounter, every challenge, and every moment of disrespect into a step towards greater personal growth and inner peace. As we continue to draw upon the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and the Stoic philosophers, it's essential to understand how these teachings can be integrated into more complex social dynamics and personal challenges, further empowering us to handle disrespect and adversity with adeptness. Expanding Stoic practice to community leadership. Community leaders can encounter a broad spectrum of behaviors, including disrespect from the very people they are trying to help. Stoicism equips leaders with the fortitude to remain unaffected by negative feedback while maintaining a focus on their community goals. Leaders should use Stoic principles to foster environments that prioritize mutual respect and understanding. This involves actively listening to grievances, responding thoughtfully, and using every interaction as a chance to educate and promote communal values. Embracing Stoicism in romantic relationships. In romantic relationships, disrespect can manifest subtly and can deeply affect the bond between partners. Stoicism teaches us to maintain perspective, manage our reactions, and communicate effectively. When a disagreement arises, rather than responding with emotion, take a step back to understand the underlying issues. Address these issues rationally and constructively, always aiming to strengthen the relationship rather than win an argument. This Stoic approach helps in building a lasting partnership based on respect and understanding. Stoicism in facing health challenges. Health issues can often bring about a sense of vulnerability and frustration, sometimes leading to negative interactions with caregivers or loved ones. Applying Stoicism in these situations means accepting what you cannot change and focusing on what you can influence, such as your attitude and your responses. By maintaining a calm and positive demeanor, you can improve your own experience and that of those around you, turning a challenging time into an opportunity for personal growth and gratitude. Stoic wisdom in financial adversity. Financial challenges can provoke anxiety and stress, which can spill over into interactions with others, sometimes as acts of disrespect or desperation. Stoicism helps by shifting focus from what has been lost to how to best use the resources that remain. It encourages viewing financial setbacks not just as losses, but as lessons in managing finances more wisely in the future and appreciating what truly matters in life. Implementing Stoicism in educational leadership. For educators, instilling Stoic principles can transform the classroom environment. Teaching students to handle disrespect among peers with Stoicism, seeing it as a chance to practice patience and empathy, prepares them for real-world interactions. Educators themselves can model this behavior, using disrespectful incidents as teachable moments rather than punitive ones, thereby cultivating a more respectful and introspective student body. Stoic practices for personal development. To further personal growth, integrate specific Stoic exercises into your daily routine. For instance, practice the Stoic pause before reacting to negative comments or situations. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and reflect on the most virtuous response. Engage in voluntary discomfort, such as taking cold showers or fasting briefly, to increase resilience and reduce sensitivity to discomfort or insults. Lifelong learning with Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius was a lifelong learner, continually reflecting on and adjusting his practice of Stoicism. Emulate this by regularly revisiting Stoic texts and teachings, and remain open to learning from every new challenge or instance of disrespect. Keep a Stoic diary to track progress and setbacks in your practice, and consult with fellow Stoic practitioners to gain insights and encouragement. By embedding these Stoic practices into every aspect of life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors and beyond, you equip yourself with a robust framework for handling any form of disrespect or adversity. This not only enhances your capacity to deal with challenges effectively but also contributes to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Through continual practice and reflection, the Stoic principles taught by Marcus Aurelius become not just philosophical concepts, but real, actionable tools that lead to profound personal transformation and resilience. Continuing with the application of Stoic principles, let's explore how they can be used to foster a deeper sense of resilience and wisdom in various aspects of life, further enabling us to handle disrespect with dignity and composure. Stoicism in the workplace. In the professional realm, Stoicism can transform the way we handle conflicts and interpersonal dynamics. For example, in situations where workplace politics and power games lead to disrespectful behavior, a Stoic approach focuses on maintaining personal integrity and staying true to one's values. Instead of engaging in retaliatory measures, seek to understand the motivations behind others' actions and respond with professionalism. This can involve setting clear boundaries and communicating calmly and assertively about the impact of others' behaviors, thereby fostering a more respectful and productive work environment. Dealing with cultural disrespect. In a world that's increasingly interconnected, cultural misunderstandings can often lead to perceived disrespect. Stoicism teaches us to view these situations as opportunities for education and growth, both for ourselves and others. By maintaining composure and choosing to educate rather than retaliate, we can bridge cultural divides and promote understanding and respect. This practice involves active listening, patience, and the humility to accept that our own cultural perspective is just one of many. Stoic parenting techniques. Parents can also apply Stoic principles to manage the stress and challenges of parenting, particularly when feeling disrespected or overwhelmed by their children's behaviors. Stoicism encourages parents to see such moments as opportunities to teach their children about respect, self-control, and the consequences of actions. By responding to children's outbursts with calmness and clarity, parents model the behavior they wish to instill in their children, creating a home environment that is both nurturing and respectful. Stoicism and environmental challenges. In the face of global environmental issues, individual actions can seem insignificant, leading to feelings of frustration and disrespect towards those who appear indifferent or actively harmful to environmental causes. Stoicism helps individuals maintain focus on their own contributions to environmental stewardship, promoting a proactive rather than reactive stance. It teaches that by doing our part and encouraging others through positive example, we contribute to a larger change, despite the disrespect or negligence of others. Enhancing athletic performance with Stoicism. Athletes can face disrespect from competitors, spectators, or even their own teams. Stoic principles can help them maintain focus and composure, turning negative energy into a catalyst for improved performance. This involves seeing every challenge as a test of one's character and abilities, and using disrespect as motivation to strengthen dedication to their sport and personal goals. Stoic negotiation skills. In negotiations, disrespect can derail discussions and lead to suboptimal outcomes. Applying Stoicism in these situations involves remaining detached from emotional responses and focusing on the objectives of the negotiation. This allows for clearer thinking and more effective communication, promoting outcomes that are based on merit and fairness rather than emotional reactions to disrespect. Long-term personal relationships. In long-term relationships, such as marriages or lifelong friendships, disrespect can occasionally surface during moments of stress or disagreement. Here, Stoicism offers a valuable perspective. It reminds us that enduring relationships require understanding and forgiveness. By focusing on the long-term significance of the relationship rather than the short-term emotional response, Stoicism helps individuals work through issues of disrespect constructively, strengthening bonds rather than weakening them. By consistently applying these Stoic principles across different aspects of life, individuals not only become more adept at handling disrespect but also at promoting a life characterized by virtue, resilience, and tranquility. Stoicism doesn't just help us manage external challenges. It enriches our internal life, guiding us toward personal excellence and deeper satisfaction. As we continue to explore and implement these practices, we discover that Stoicism is not merely about enduring adversity but about transforming our experiences into opportunities for personal growth and profound understanding. As we further integrate Stoic principles into various aspects of our lives, we begin to see a transformative impact not only on how we handle disrespect but also on our overall approach to life's challenges. Let's explore additional ways in which Stoicism can be applied to foster resilience, understanding, and effective living. Stoicism in conflict resolution. Conflict is a common aspect of human relationships, whether personal, professional, or social. Stoicism provides a framework for managing conflict by emphasizing rational analysis and emotional detachment. In situations where disrespect arises, the Stoic approach is to first seek to understand the root cause of the conflict rather than reacting defensively. This involves asking probing questions, actively listening to the other party, and responding with reasoned arguments rather than emotional outbursts. By focusing on resolving the conflict rather than winning the argument, Stoics foster more productive and respectful interactions. Stoicism in community service and volunteering. Volunteering often places individuals in challenging environments that can test their patience and resolve. Stoicism teaches volunteers to control only what they can, their own actions and attitudes, while accepting that they cannot change everything. This perspective helps maintain motivation and commitment, even in the face of apathy, disrespect, or adversity from those they're trying to help. By embodying Stoic virtues, volunteers can inspire others and bring about positive change in their communities. Stoicism and aging. Aging is an inevitable part of life that can sometimes bring about feelings of disrespect or undervaluation, particularly in cultures that favor youth. Stoicism helps individuals facing the challenges of aging maintain dignity by focusing on what they can still contribute to society and their families. It encourages an acceptance of aging as a natural part of life's cycle, fostering a sense of peace and reducing the impact of negative societal attitudes towards the elderly. Stoic practices in academic and career development. Students and professionals can apply Stoic principles to their studies and careers, especially when facing criticism or harsh competition. Stoicism encourages viewing these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of feeling threatened or disrespected by critical feedback, a Stoic approach involves analyzing the feedback for any valid points and using it to improve performance. This mindset not only helps in personal development, but also enhances the ability to deal with competitive or stressful academic and professional environments. Incorporating Stoicism into creative endeavors. Artists, writers, and creators often face rejection and criticism, which can be perceived as disrespect. Stoicism teaches creators to detach their self-worth from their work's reception. By focusing on the process of creation and their personal satisfaction with their work, Stoics in creative fields can maintain their artistic integrity and motivation despite external opinions. Stoicism and financial stability. Financial instability can often lead to stress and may invite disrespect from others. Stoic principles help individuals maintain a balanced perspective on wealth and financial success. Stoics focus on living within their means and finding contentment in what they have, rather than measuring their worth by their financial status. This approach promotes a healthier relationship with money and reduces the stress associated with financial ups and downs. Applying Stoicism in technological adaptation. As technology continues to evolve rapidly, adapting to new tools and platforms can sometimes be frustrating and overwhelming. Stoicism can help individuals approach these changes with calmness and a learning mindset, viewing technological challenges as opportunities to grow and improve efficiency rather than obstacles to their productivity. By adopting these Stoic practices in diverse areas of life, we cultivate a robust inner strength and flexibility that enable us to handle not just disrespect, but any of life's adversities with grace and effectiveness. Stoicism thus becomes not just a personal philosophy but a practical toolkit for living well and fostering a more respectful and virtuous society. As we continue to apply and deepen our understanding of Stoic teachings, we find that the true strength of Stoicism lies in its ability to transform both the individual and the community, guiding us toward a more thoughtful and resilient way of living. As we further explore and deepen our Stoic practices, it becomes evident how versatile and profoundly transformative Stoicism can be. By applying its principles more broadly, we can enhance our interactions and fortify our resilience in virtually every facet of life. Stoicism in leadership roles. In leadership, the ability to handle disrespect gracefully is crucial. Stoicism equips leaders with the tools to remain calm under pressure and respond to challenges with composure. This involves seeing criticism as an opportunity to improve and to demonstrate unwavering steadiness in the face of adversity. A Stoic leader uses moments of disrespect not to foster resentment but to cultivate a culture of openness and improvement, showing by example how to handle feedback constructively. Stoicism in environmental advocacy. For those engaged in environmental advocacy, facing opposition and skepticism is common. Stoicism helps advocates maintain their dedication without becoming overwhelmed by frustration or hostility from opponents. It teaches the value of persistence in the face of indifference and the importance of being guided by one's values rather than by immediate outcomes. This long-term perspective is essential for sustaining effort in environmental causes, where changes often happen over decades rather than days. Stoicism and personal relationships. In personal relationships, Stoicism can help individuals navigate the complexities of close interactions, where disrespect may occasionally surface. By applying Stoic principles, individuals learn to withhold snap judgments or reactions, opting instead for a deeper understanding of their loved one's perspectives. This fosters healthier communication and a stronger, more empathetic bond. Stoicism in overcoming personal setbacks. Personal setbacks, whether in career, health, or personal endeavors, can be demoralizing. Stoicism provides a framework for facing these challenges with a balanced mindset, emphasizing resilience and the ability to adapt. It encourages viewing setbacks not as definitive losses but as parts of a broader narrative of personal growth and learning. Integrating Stoicism into daily routine. To truly benefit from Stoicism, integrating its practices into daily life is essential. This might involve setting aside time for reflection each morning or evening, practicing mindfulness throughout the day, or engaging in regular self-assessment to align one's actions with Stoic virtues. Such practices help cement Stoicism not just as a philosophy but as a way of life. Stoicism in educational settings. Educators can use Stoicism to teach students about emotional regulation and ethical living. By integrating Stoic exercises into the curriculum, students learn early on how to handle adversity, peer pressure, and disrespect with maturity and thoughtfulness. This preparation equips them with the tools to navigate the complexities of adult life more successfully. Stoicism in public service. Public servants, from politicians to law enforcement officers, face public scrutiny and criticism regularly. Stoicism can help these individuals remain focused on their duty and public service ethos, irrespective of public opinion or resistance. This Stoic approach promotes integrity and a commitment to service above personal gain. Stoicism and mental health. Finally, Stoicism offers valuable insights into maintaining mental health. By teaching individuals to focus on what they can control and to accept what they cannot, Stoicism can help mitigate feelings of anxiety, stress, and overwhelm. This is particularly beneficial in today's fast-paced and often uncertain world, where emotional resilience is crucial. In essence, Stoicism is more than just a philosophical guide. It is a comprehensive toolkit for living with integrity, resilience, and satisfaction. As we continue to explore and adopt Stoic principles, we find that they not only prepare us to handle disrespect but also enhance our capacity for joy, fulfillment, and peace. Through Stoicism, we learn not only to survive life's challenges but to thrive amidst them, cultivating a life of virtue that is its own reward. Expanding on the comprehensive toolkit that Stoicism provides, we see that its principles can be applied not only to personal development and interpersonal relationships but also to broader societal challenges. This versatility allows those who practice Stoicism to navigate complex situations with a clarity and calmness that is often needed in today's world. Stoicism and social change. Stoicism teaches that change starts within the individual, but it also emphasizes the importance of acting as a role model in society. For those involved in social activism or community organizing, Stoicism offers the resilience needed to continue in the face of apathy, resistance, or direct opposition. It teaches that while we cannot control others' actions or societal outcomes, we can control our efforts and maintain our integrity. This perspective is crucial in sustaining long-term commitments to social change. Stoicism in dealing with global crises. In times of global crises, such as pandemics or natural disasters, Stoicism helps individuals and communities to cope with uncertainty and hardship. The Stoic practice of focusing on what one can control, such as adhering to safety measures and helping neighbors, while accepting what cannot be controlled, such as the course of the disease or disaster, can reduce anxiety and promote a proactive, rather than reactive, approach to crisis management. Stoicism and technology. In an era dominated by rapid technological advancement and digital communication, Stoicism provides a counterbalance to the often frantic pace of digital life. It encourages individuals to use technology intentionally rather than reactively, promoting digital wellness and mindfulness in interactions online. This can help mitigate the negative effects of social media consumption, such as comparison, distraction, and disrespect. Stoicism in business ethics. Business leaders can apply Stoic principles to foster ethical practices and sustainable models of business. Stoicism encourages viewing success not merely in terms of profit but also in terms of the well-being of employees, customers, and the community. This holistic approach can lead to more sustainable and ethical business practices that consider the long-term impacts on society and the environment. Stoicism and lifelong learning. Stoicism advocates for continuous personal growth and learning. In a rapidly changing world, embracing lifelong learning is essential. Stoicism encourages curiosity and open-mindedness, traits that are invaluable for adapting to new information and technologies. It also teaches the importance of humility in learning, recognizing that no matter how much one knows, there is always more to learn. Stoicism in cultural dialogue. Stoicism can also be a valuable tool in cultural dialogue and intercultural relationships, where misunderstandings can lead to disrespect or conflict. Stoic principles emphasize understanding and empathy, encouraging individuals to look beyond the cultural frameworks to appreciate and learn from others. This can promote greater tolerance and appreciation of diversity, which is increasingly important in our globalized world. Stoicism and environmental ethics. Finally, Stoicism can influence our approach to environmental ethics. It teaches respect for nature as a fundamental value and promotes living in harmony with the environment. This Stoic value system can help individuals and communities make more sustainable choices, recognizing their role and responsibility in the stewardship of the planet. By applying Stoic principles across these varied domains, individuals not only enhance their ability to deal with personal and interpersonal challenges but also contribute positively to broader societal issues. Stoicism thus proves to be not just a personal philosophy for handling adversity but a global ethos for living responsibly and ethically in a complex world. As we continue to explore the depths of Stoic wisdom, we find that its teachings are not only about surviving challenges but also about thriving in every aspect of life, promoting a life of virtue that benefits both the individual and the community at large. As we delve deeper into the application of Stoic principles across various aspects of life, it becomes apparent that Stoicism is not merely about personal resilience but also about contributing to the common good. By extending Stoic values into community life and societal roles, individuals can play a pivotal role in creating a more just, calm, and thoughtful world. Stoicism in governance and public policy. Public leaders and policymakers can greatly benefit from Stoic principles, which advocate for reason, justice, and the common welfare. Stoicism encourages leaders to prioritize the greater good over personal or partisan interests, promoting policies that are fair and beneficial for all constituents. By focusing on rational decision-making and ethical integrity, Stoic leaders can navigate complex political landscapes with clarity and purpose, reducing conflict and fostering cooperative governance. Stoicism in healthcare. Healthcare professionals often face high-stress situations, ethical dilemmas, and emotional strain. Stoicism offers a framework for dealing with these challenges by emphasizing emotional resilience and focus on duty. For healthcare workers, practicing Stoicism can help manage the emotional toll of their work, allowing them to provide the best care while maintaining their mental health and well-being. Stoicism in crisis intervention. Those involved in crisis intervention and humanitarian work face immense pressures and often confront human suffering directly. Stoicism helps by providing a stable mental framework to operate within. By focusing on what they can control and accepting what they cannot, relief workers can remain effective and composed, even in chaotic or distressing situations. This approach not only aids in personal coping but also enhances their ability to assist those in need. Stoicism in education policy. Educators and policymakers can apply Stoic principles to the development of education systems that cultivate not only intellectual skills but also character and virtue. By integrating teachings on emotional regulation, resilience, and ethics, educational institutions can prepare students to face life's challenges with strength and wisdom. This holistic approach to education promotes a more balanced development of the individual, preparing students for both professional success and personal fulfillment. Stoicism in community building. Community organizers can use Stoic teachings to foster environments where mutual respect and understanding are the norms. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of social cohesion and the role of the individual in contributing to the community's well-being. By promoting Stoic virtues in community initiatives, organizers can help build stronger, more resilient communities that are capable of working together to overcome challenges. Stoicism and environmental activism. Environmental activists can draw on Stoic endurance and commitment to a cause greater than oneself. Stoicism teaches acceptance of setbacks and perseverance in the face of adversity, qualities essential for the long-term demands of environmental advocacy. By maintaining a Stoic perspective, activists can keep their focus on the importance of their work, despite slow progress and frequent frustrations. Stoicism in personal development seminars. Personal development trainers and life coaches can incorporate Stoic practices into their teachings to help individuals achieve greater emotional and psychological stability. Workshops that teach Stoic techniques for handling stress, adversity, and interpersonal conflicts can equip participants with tools to lead more fulfilling and balanced lives. Stoicism in legal and ethical reasoning. Legal professionals can benefit from the Stoic emphasis on justice and reason. Stoicism provides a framework for approaching legal and ethical dilemmas in a balanced and equitable manner, encouraging lawyers and judges to consider the broader implications of their decisions and to act in accordance with principles of fairness and justice. Through these applications, Stoicism proves to be a versatile and practical philosophy that can enhance not only personal resilience but also societal well-being. By adopting Stoic principles, individuals across various fields and disciplines can contribute to a more rational, ethical, and cooperative world. The widespread adoption of Stoic values could lead to significant improvements in how societies function, promoting peace, understanding, and resilience on a global scale. As we continue to explore and implement these age-old yet timeless teachings, We find that Stoicism offers profound insights not only for navigating life's personal challenges but also for addressing the complex issues facing our world today. Building on the foundational principles of Stoicism, we can extend its applications even further into the fabric of society, providing robust solutions and strategies for dealing with contemporary issues and improving interpersonal and communal relations. Stoicism in conflict zones. In areas affected by conflict, whether due to war, civil strife, or severe political disputes, Stoicism can offer a framework for those caught in these situations to manage their emotions and responses more effectively. For humanitarian workers, soldiers, and even local citizens, Stoicism can provide the mental fortitude needed to navigate extreme stress and uncertainty. Emphasizing detachment from things outside one's control and focusing on maintaining personal virtue can be vital in sustaining one's mental health and ethical orientation in the chaos of conflict. Stoicism in retirement. For many, retirement is a significant life transition that can bring about feelings of uselessness or a sense of loss of identity, particularly for those who have been highly active in their professional lives. Stoicism teaches that our worth is not tied to our professional achievements but to our character and how we choose to live our lives. It encourages retirees to find new purposes, engage in community life, mentor younger generations, or dedicate time to personal growth and learning, thus maintaining a sense of value and satisfaction in this new phase of life. Stoicism in diplomacy and international relations. Diplomats and international relations professionals can employ Stoic principles to enhance their effectiveness in negotiations and maintain their composure under pressure. Stoicism's emphasis on rational dialogue and understanding the perspectives of others without succumbing to emotional reactions can lead to more constructive international interactions. By fostering a disposition of calm and reasoned discussion, diplomats can better manage conflicts and seek resolutions that are mutually beneficial, even in tense or adversarial settings. Stoicism in personal crisis management. Individuals facing personal crises, whether related to health, relationships, or financial issues, can find solace and strength in Stoic teachings. Stoicism provides a framework for understanding and accepting one's situation, focusing on actionable steps and maintaining one's ethical standards in the face of adversity. This approach can significantly mitigate the impact of the crisis on one's mental health and well-being. Stoicism and interpersonal communications. In everyday interactions, Stoicism teaches the value of thoughtful speech and listening. By encouraging individuals to consider their words carefully and to listen with empathy, Stoicism can improve communication in personal and professional relationships. This leads to more meaningful and constructive interactions that can resolve conflicts and build stronger bonds. In these diverse applications, Stoicism proves to be a versatile and valuable philosophy for contemporary life, providing principles that help individuals and societies face their challenges with dignity and resilience. As we continue to apply Stoic principles across different fields, we not only enhance individual lives but also contribute to creating a more thoughtful, ethical, and stable society. As we deepen our exploration of Stoicism's relevance in contemporary settings, we uncover even more ways in which its principles can guide and improve various aspects of life and society. This continued application illustrates the enduring versatility and practicality of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism in consumer advocacy. Consumer advocates can face significant challenges when going against powerful corporations or navigating complex legal and regulatory environments. Stoicism provides the resilience needed to persevere in these struggles, focusing on the importance of justice and consumer rights, and maintaining ethical standards despite potential setbacks. By exploring these diverse applications, we see that Stoicism is not merely a personal philosophy, but also a broad-based tool for enhancing professional practices and tackling complex problems across a spectrum of disciplines. This widespread applicability demonstrates how Stoicism can foster a more rational, peaceful, and ethical approach to the challenges of modern life, enriching both personal lives and the broader society. As we continue to weave Stoic principles into the fabric of our daily activities and professional endeavors, we cultivate a more resilient, thoughtful, and virtuous world.